He walked into the courtroom hugging his attorneys. We also saw him in regular clothing, not his usual prison uniform. He wore a sweater with a white collared shirt on.
This might be the trial of the century, y'all. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
Jurors being questioned one by one in the highly anticipated trial, but here is what we know as of right now. Now, Combs faces several charges, including sexual assault, sex trafficking, drugging, coercion, and racketeering. Several dozen prospective jurors got a brief description of the charges against Combs this morning, and jury selection could take several days, with opening statements and the start of testimony expected sometime next week. Let's get right into Fox 5's Michelle Ross, who is live from outside of the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with more of today's developments. Michelle.
Hi there, Bianca. Potential jurors, after they received that brief explanation of the charges against Diddy, the judge also reminded them that Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges and that he is presumed innocent. Diddy walked into the courtroom hugging his attorneys.
Now, here's my thing, right? In a situation like this, did he really get a fair trial? There's not one person in New York City that can tell me they don't know who Puff Daddy is. That's impossible, right? So I'm trying to figure out for the brother, can he really get himself a fair trial? You know what I'm saying? A jury of his peers, to where he has an opportunity. Now, pleading not guilty, some of these charges are horrendous, but if the state really has no case, he might walk, man. This is going to be very interesting, y'all.
Also saw him in regular clothing, not his usual prison uniform. He wore a sweater with a white collared shirt underneath and gray slacks. Now, the jury will be anonymous, and this is often the case in high-profile trials to protect potential jurors from harassment. Now, jurors are being questioned one by one, and the court hopes to seat a panel of 12 of them, plus 6 alternates by the end of the week before opening statements begin on Monday. The trial is expected to last around 2 months, and we can expect prosecutors to argue that Diddy used his power to force women to participate in drug-fueled orgies that lasted days, known as freak-offs. Diddy's defense team says everything was consensual, and his attorney, Mark Igdifilo, said during a hearing last month that there's nothing criminal about a swinger's lifestyle. One of the 4 alleged victims expected to testify during this trial.
There is nothing criminal about a swinger lifestyle. There is nothing criminal about it. Absolutely not. You see what I'm saying? To each his own how to get down and indulge. You know what I'm saying? In Puffy's situation, though, if it is found that you're forcing people out, you're forcing people into actions, that's a whole different story. Now, I'm hearing Cassidy might be, you know what I'm saying, testifying at the trial, even though she done got paid already. You know what I'm saying? That could be damaging for him, right? It all depends on what they found when they scoped up his electronics, all the camera CCTV footage. I don't know, man, but a swinger's lifestyle is definitely not illegal.
Trial include R&B singer and ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. And tonight, just a few miles uptown, is the Met Gala. This, of course, was an event that Diddy attended for years. It's an event full of glamorous fashion and also fundraising.
I told y'all I got sources. I told y'all my sources told me Cassidy was going to be there. Trial starts next week. Puffy got his back against the wall. What do y'all think? Is Puffy going to get out of this one, or is he going to be spending his life behind bars? Personally, he must have some kind of confidence in himself to plead not guilty and not take nothing of a plea deal. But as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse you checking in from, because we worldwide, baby, and it's nothing but love.